Hey guys! Welcome
Hi.
back to another video. Welcome back to MacB-MaMa's channel.
Yes, this is Olivia.
This
There's
is
River, and I'm
Behind
Selena.
the camera.
Yesterday we went to the art museum. We are doing some homeschooling, and we decided that we were going to actually go find something that we were doing in art. So we were looking for something similar to this.
Which is called the medieval sculpture.
It is a medieval sculpture, right? And there's other ones, so you can scroll down and see some other ones. This is one of them. We actually saw that yesterday too, I think.
I think we did, yeah.
Okay, keep going. What else did we see? Or what else was there on here? Okay, so these are some ones that we were looking at online, right?
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. I think that little one, I think we did see that one yesterday too, right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so we are going to show you just a little bit of what it is that we found, because it's really exciting when we can make something that we're learning kind of come to life. Like we can actually see it and be able to, what do you think? Like be able to just like visualize it without it just being through a computer screen?
Kind of like not have to look at it on basically like television or a screen. Like you actually get to see it in real life. You know, it's not just a picture and they might have just drew it, or they might have just sculpted it and then done a picture of it, and then basically used different materials and did different stuff with it. But it helps you more to know that it's actually real, it's actually there, you can see it in person. It helps you understand.
And we know that if they didn't just create a mold and then pour something into the mold, they actually carved these things, right? So there's a lot of detail here, and some artists, because I'm sure that there were many of them, not just one, really had to know they had to be good at what they were doing, right? Okay, so we're going to kind of show you a little bit of our trip from yesterday.
So you're going to check out this video right up here.
So can you see?
Okay, this isn't the whole room that I was looking for, but look, stop. I think we have it right here. River. We found it. Isn't that awesome? Do you remember? That is exactly what we saw on our art on the computer. Isn't that crazy?
And that's like what we came for too.
Week 24, 23
on the computer, and we found this. We saw this in a picture, and we were like, okay, let's see if we can find it.
We knew we were going to be able to see it at the art museum.
Let's see if we can find it.
Can you see it?
And
But there were other things that we were still looking at.
So how cool is this that we found the same thing?
This is so cool. This is the exact thing that we saw in the picture online for art class.
It is mostly the same,
Mm-hmm. It is. Very much so.
except the tops are different.
They're a little bit different. This one has the 4 little panels on the side, and that other one has 2. But is that not the neatest thing? So we actually get to see these pieces and learn more about the history of them. So it works out for our ancient history and our art class.
It says
and
the 4 scenes represented on this ivory depict
it's
Christ's flagellation and crucifixion on the left panel, Christ's resurrection and appearance to Mary Magdalene. So that's these 4, this little one.
it's very cool to know that we were able to see that sculpture. And those 4 might be
tell us those up there. And that's okay.
This one I think is very
The
pretty.
enthroned virgin and child. And then there's a plaque of the crucifixion.
So we're not going to go through this whole video because you guys can watch that on our Cleveland Art Museum video. But just as a recap, because we're going through our school day and we want to just kind of go through a little bit of what we experienced yesterday and share that with you guys. I did take kind of a whole picture of everything from yesterday. So here's the picture of what we saw yesterday. And then so this was the display. And then we went outside because these girls were so interested in all of this wonderful medieval art that they just couldn't stand it anymore. And they had to just go outside and get some fresh air.
Get squirrels.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
And geese.
So they went outside, and I think they had more fun at the pond than they did. Did you guys have fun in the museum, though? Did you actually have fun in the museum? Because we got to see the armory, like the room with all of the horses and everything.
It was okay.
Or not all of the horses, but all of the armor, and there was a horse in there. Yeah. You thought it was okay?
It was okay. I like the outside more.
Yeah.
So it was pretty fun overall, though, right?
Right.
And so we have had all of these adventures, and we've gotten all kinds of things along the way. Like you guys have fed squirrels, you fed the geese. We found out you weren't supposed to feed the geese.
And then we stopped.
But then we tried to feed the fishies, and then the geese just went so fast and always got the peanuts. I threw one out really far.
River went, and it was like in the middle of the lake, and that goose went, and
then he came right back.
That's because that's what geese do. Like, they're like, oh, you have food, so I'm coming to you. Which is why they don't want you to feed them, because they might go up to somebody thinking they have food and they don't, and then that person might not really want that goose to be by them, right? They don't want them to be a bother to people. They want people to enjoy the beauty of it all without having geese expecting to be fed.
It was more like a treat.
Yeah. Okay, so River found some treasures on our Sunday walk, and I don't know actually where your bone went from. Like, where did that go?
It's in the car. Oh,
Okay,
we did
so show what you did find, because we can talk about your bone, or maybe if Olivia knows where it's at, she can go grab it.
I do know where it's at.
So you want to sit right here, and then you can show it, and I'll make sure that we can see you pretty good.
Okay. So first I found this tile looking thing. It's like perfect shaped.
Is that the first thing you found?
It almost looks like a domino, except it doesn't have any
Yeah.
markings on it.
And it stands like one. Anyway, I found this bright orange rock. It looks way more better in like clear water. Maybe we can show you that in clear water. Same for this. It needs to be washed, but it's like a very nice blue.
So do you think, what do you mean that like it looks better in water? Like when the water was on
Like,
it, did
when
it
the
like
water-
glisten or?
When water was on it, it makes like bright little colors.
Okay. So like the sun shines off of it and reflects off of it, or what do you think?
It kinda, the water just gives it more detail.
Okay.
Something.
So did you like them for their shapes too, or or just basically their color?
I like this shape.
Which shape? Which one?
The little tile.
Okay, so that one you liked the shape of. I think Olivia's going to get your bone for you quick.
It's not in the car.
Oh, it's not?
No, we did, we used it. It was on a plate.
Oh. Oh, wait, it's right here. Olivia, we found it.
And here's the bone.
Okay, we want you to back up just a little bit because we can't see you. Okay, there, now we can see you better. So what kind of an animal do you think that bone is from?
I don't know.
Like a rodent? I think it's too big to be a rodent. It wouldn't be like a leg of a rodent because that would be a very big rodent. What do you think it is? Do you think it's an arm?
Maybe a deer.
Could be a deer. No. Too tiny to be a deer.
I don't know.
Wolf. straight off.
I mean, like on a person, it looks like it's the size of a clavicle. So like this is your clavicle. It looks like it would be the size of a clavicle. So on an animal, they might have a clavicle too, or a rib, but it could be like, it's got this flat, smooth side, right? So we know that there's an attachment or something that goes on right here, but what does it attach to?
Maybe
So that's pretty interesting because
maybe one of those balls.
we really
that goes
don't
to
know
your knee.
what that is.
What connects to your knee, which is right there.
So and it's probably not so our bones, when they connect where our, when you look at a person's leg, it doesn't have that smooth surface. It's more rounded. So not quite the same. I think River went to get some water so that we can see how shiny her new treasures are.
Kind of more when the sun shines on it.
It glistens a little bit.
Yeah, does that like light turn on?
It does. Olivia, do you know? Yes, there. Oh, other one.
You can kind of, and then when you...
Yeah, so it does. It looks like it's a little bit different. It's a little shiny. That's kind of like terracotta is what it looks like, but I'm pretty sure that that's nature. That's not like a broken piece of a pot.
I
But-
did find a broken piece of a pot.
Yeah,
That's
I was
in the car.
I was just about to say, didn't you find a broken piece of pot?
Did you?
Yeah, it's in the
Okay.
car. It looks like this too.
It's the same color.
So, and then today, after we're done doing our homeschooling this morning, we are thinking that we're going to go find the fishing pond, right, guys?
And go
Right.
fishing.
Yeah.
And we're gonna find, after school, we're hoping to dig up a lot of worms.
Yeah,
And
because we need those before we go anywhere.
And
Right?
make sure we say to the fish, here, fishy, fishy. And then go, wee, and get a big salmon.
Well,
I don't know about salmon. Maybe some bass.
You gotta be quiet while fishing.
Yes, it is very quiet. Unless there's geese around. If there's geese around, you most likely won't get a fish.
Well, we'll see. We won't actually pay attention to the geese, and maybe they'll leave us alone. Right?
But they can't because they love us.
Well, then your fish might not get caught, I guess. We'll just have to
Yesterday
see what happens.
And yesterday, go watch that video, we found a goldfish.
A dead goldfish, yes, you did.
It was a big goldfish, though.
So that's a little bit of a recap and an idea of what's going on today. These girls are starting to get busy looking at some other stuff, and we need to regroup over here so we can get through our subjects. River, come on over here so we can say our goodbyes.
Okay.
And maybe we can do our announcements together.
Go for it.
Make sure to smash that like button,
You do it.
subscribe, turn on bell notifications so you can see when we post a new video. And also, we would appreciate it if you commented and shared to a friend.
Okay. Bye for now, guys.
Bye.
Say bye.
Have a good day. Or night.
That's true. It's our day. It might be your night. Bye, guys.